This is Alexander Lyons, and I'm presenting the game Chaos Drive. The basic premise behind the game is that it's a top-down shooter with a little bit of a twist. As you can see here, I've put together most of the basics for it. I found these free sprites online for planes. My player can move, he has health, he can fire. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to implement collision as of yet, but you can see that the players are showing up, or the enemies are showing up, excuse me, and they're showing up at random locations. So there's enemies on the screen and they're being controlled, so that way we don't get an infinite number of enemies, things of that nature. What's going to be interesting about this game is that beyond just shooting and moving around, you also have something called the Chaos Drive. And the entire point of the Chaos Drive is that you can either slow down or speed up time. Plain and simple. So you've seen kind of the speed at which I move, you've seen the speed at which the enemies move. So here's what it looks like when everything slows down. So not only do I move slower, I fire slower, the enemies move slower, everything just gets updated that much slower. And the inverse can be said when it speeds up. Everything speeds up. The enemies will spawn more rapidly. The time, as you can see, increases in how fast it's going. One of the mechanics that I want to take advantage of in Chaos Drive is really to utilize the Chaos Drive to make it such that the player wants and needs to use it to avoid things and obstacles, but to fight against them just spamming it. Right now I have a Chaos Drive meter which has 100 points. As you can use up the meter to either slow down or speed up the game. And the big thing is that as long as you don't deplete the Chaos Drive completely, you can always use a little bit of Chaos Drive. But as soon as you deplete it completely, you have to wait for 4 seconds right now before you can use it again. So you kind of overheat your Chaos Drive. My plans for the future are to implement levels and a boss or two, and have the boss be able to affect time just as you can. So then you kind of have to counteract what the boss is doing so that way you can fight him effectively. Thank you for your time.